Hi, this is Sharmila Thakur, a global human resource professional with multidimensional background in HR leadership role across industry with multi-geography presence. I am a highly credible business leader, a coach with a reputation for effectively balancing on strategic leadership with the ability to drive strategy, execution, and achieve positive outcome across all aspects of people and culture. I transform people and organizational capability and performance through a breadth of knowledge and experience across all aspects of HR. This includes, but not limited to, digital and business transformation, employee engagement and experience, organizational development, culture change, leadership and talent development, reward and benefits, including executive remuneration, well-being, coaching, and diversity and inclusion. Today's topic, the gender pay gap, is very close to my heart. The gender pay gap is a complex issue influenced by various factors such as discrimination, age, working hours, parenthood, including time away from the workforce, occupational segregation, the desire for flexi work, education, and the type of job held by men and women. Women are more likely to work more conventional hours due to responsibility outside of work, limiting their ability to take on overtime or irregular shifts. The lack of continuity in work experience stemming from traditional patterns of women leaving the workforce during their childbearing years and contributes to lower wages for women. Moreover, employer reliance on prior salary history in hiring and compensation decision can perpetuate pay discrimination from job to job. The gender pay gap extends to nearly every profession, but the disparity in earning particularly impacts some job titles specific to women is crucial. To understand the problem and develop strategic solution is what we need to focus on. Despite the push for equal pay for equal work, women continues to earn less than men in nearly every occupation from entry level to C-suite. Do you know only 8.8% of Fortune 500 CEOs are women? Even when controlling for job characteristics, women at the executive level still earns only 95 cents for every dollar earned by men. And in the uncontrolled groups, the pay gap widens to 73 cents. Female executives who switch firms can expect an average salary increase of 25% compared to a 9% increase for their male counterparts. Back home in India, men captures 82% of labor income while women earn just 18%, according to the World Inequality Report 2022. According to the International Labour Organization Gender Pay Gap Report, India stands at 27% as of 2023, implying that women earn 73% of what men earn for doing the same job. This report further reveals that it will take close to 100 years to bridge gender gap in areas such as economics, politics, health, and education. Globally, women's employment is 19% at more risk than men, and the gender poverty gap is expected to worsen well into 2030. In India, while we often hark back to mythology and culture to give evidence of the importance and dignity of women, it is hard fact that India is failing its women workforce today. India was ranked a low 108 on the WEF Global Gender Gap Report 2015, highlighting the need for specific and concentrated effort to achieve gender equality in the country. Women will play a major role in how the country is shaped through public policy and business leadership. The inclusion of women in the democratic process of shaping public policy is critical to ensure fairness and justice in the distribution of benefits and responsibility between women and men. When more women are involved in public policy making, government become more open, democratic, and responsive to citizens. Although India has had a women prime minister, there continues to be a grossly insufficient women in the Lok Sabha and the state legislative assembly. The current Lok Sabha has over only 12% women member against a global average of over 22%. Legislative state members in the country have an average less than 10% women members. This indicates the need to encourage active participation of women in building the democratic capital of the country. A start has been made in this direction. The 73rd and 74th constitutional amendments mandate a reservation of 33% seats in Panchayat Raj in the country. As a consequence, today, close to 50% of elected representatives in Panchayat Raj are women. It is only a matter of a couple of decades that India will have over 40% women in Lok Sabha and state legislative agency. In private lives, women are the pivot around which family members revolve. Ironically, the role they play in building and managing the family enables patriarchal norms to sustain. The unrecognized and non-remunerated work of millions of women in childbearing and domestic caregiving sustains the economy. Such invisible and unpaid labor has supported the productivity of men for generations. As of now, economists fail to quantify the economic role of women's household work. Future economic disclosure is likely to include unpaid labor as part of GDP. While unpaid labor gets incorporated in economic assessment, there is also a need to enable greater participation of women in the formal labor force. Indeed, with women increasingly attaining higher education level in India and becoming part of the formal economy outside their home, this is inevitable. At workplace, women will increasingly be entitled to more accommodative work time, salary at par with male employees, facilities and choices that enables their career growth. This will help women work longer tenure and be part of senior management. Until we reach gender parity in senior management organically, perhaps some accommodative stance is essential. A start has been made by making it essential to have women on board of public companies in India. Similar enablers in ease of doing business for women would enable women entrepreneurs succeed, and we would see large number of women-led business. Men play a critical role in achieving gender equality, not only through supporting women organization and effort towards that end, but also through themselves addressing gender issues. Men Engage Alliance is a global network of groups and organizations working with men who met at a global symposium in India in 2014. As part of Global Symposium, a Delhi declaration and call to action were proclaimed to build awareness about the inherent patriarchy in the world and its effect on gender relation. Such initiatives plays the crucial role of involving men and boys in promoting gender equality. India has made significant progress in promoting gender equality and has a value of 0.490 on the Gender Inequality Index. The Economic Survey 2022-23 states, highlighting the performance of the government policies, the score is a remarkable improvement compared to South Asia region, where average value of 0.508 is closer to the world average of 0.465 and has got India a rank of 122 among over 190 countries. The improved GIA scores comes after the government committed to promoting gender equality through inclusive growth, social protection, and gender-responsive development policy. The country's investment in this initiative have led to a reduction in multidimensional poverty and an improvement in the status of women in society. The government has launched several major initiatives in the past few years aimed at reducing the gender gap and empowering women in all aspects of social, economics, and political life. Some of them are Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, Mahila Shakti Kendra, Working Women Hostel, Schemes for Adolescent Girl, Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana. However, women's participation in labor force still remains low, and there is a significant pay gap between men and women. India's score of 0.490 in 2022 also registered a slight slippage from 0.493 in 2021. The gender pay gap affects women's earning potential and long-term financial stability, leading to a significant difference in retirement benefits compared to men. In corporate world, we can take measures to improve the gender pay ratio by revisiting the minimum wages paid, unionizing workplace, implement fair schedule practices, expand paid family and medical leave, increase access to childcare, stop basing employee pay on salary history, improve work-life balance, support promotion and pay transparency, encourage salary negotiation, re-evaluate hiring, promotion, bonus, and benefit packages, encourage male paternal leaves, encourage remote working, diversity, unconscious biasness, and conscious inclusion training. Thank you and have a good day ahead.